morning guys, good morning guys. Welcome back to another episode. Unplugged EV, sunny hot Australia, 35 degrees, 12 o'clock. We are going for our regular drive to Ipswich in Queensland to go to the markets, get some fresh produce, and we're taking the Outlander petrol today. I've done this trip 100 times with the PHEV and I know exactly how good the fuel economy actually is with the PHEV on this trip. So let's see how good the Outlander petrol is. We got 6 liters per 100 kilometers yesterday on my trip to the customer, and I'm really keen to see how the Outlander petrol stacks up on the highway now, with the 2 big mountains in between and then some city driving in Ipswich and then going back home. I also wanted to test if the change in gear shifting is maybe coming from the eco button, which I have recently discovered. The car is nagging me to refill again. So we have now arrived in Ipswich here and the car has used 6.8 liters so far. Putting another $15 of fuel in the car. Another $20 in the car. I hope Mitsubishi is refunding me the money for that, really. I mean, okay, so after filling up the car, 7.1 liter here in city traffic with so this is 45 kilometers now, mostly highway driving. And with the PHEV I usually use about 3.2 liters in average until this point here, and now we've got 7.2, so more than double the amount of fuel used with the Outlander petrol. Not so good in city traffic anymore. The consumption goes up a lot. I have also noticed that when you press the eco button, the gears actually they shift differently. That is absolutely correct what Hunter said in the comments of yesterday's video. I need to do more testing about this and find out what exactly happens then. It looks like it is shifting the gears down, so the RPMs go a little bit up when you turn off eco mode, which would make sense. So it gives the car a little bit more sporty touch, or maybe a normal touch, and in eco mode it slows everything down a little bit more to save you more fuel. Well, we've got another 2.5 days time now with the car, at least until Tuesday. So heaps of time to test. The car was sitting here in the sun, 38 degrees, and it can still touch the paint without any problems. White is the color to go. It's not hot at all. So guys, I didn't film too much this afternoon when we have been to Ipswich, but when we came back the car had still 7.2 liters per 100 kilometers. That's what it showed. So we had 37 degrees outside, the air condition was set on 25, and we ran the car on eco mode. So I didn't hammer the car or something. It was just my normal eco driving, what I usually do. While we were in Ipswich in city driving, a couple of traffic lights and roundabouts and all this kind of stuff, the consumption went up to 9.2 liters. So my guess is rather when we drive in the city, the car will be more likely to use between 9 and 10 liters per 100 kilometers. There's a frog on the outside of the window. Oops, jumped. And all in total, it was a trip of about 45, 90, probably 95, so close to 100 kilometers all in total. But then I thought, okay, probably a little bit high in comparison to the PHEV. So I looked up a trip card from the last time we have done this trip with the PHEV, which was just the Sunday before I gave it to the dealership, so on the 20th of January. And let's have a quick look at the trip card. 20s here. Yeah, so as we can see, it was 69 kilometers all in total. That's the same distance we have traveled today. And the elevation, 1.1 kilometer up, 1.1 kilometer down. 70% I can do in EV driving on this journey. And the interesting part is this one here. So with the PHEV we have used 4.4 liters on this journey. So almost 100 kilometers of distance traveled, one initial full charge, and 4.4 liters with the PHEV. In comparison to 7.2 liters now with the petrol Outlander. On the 20th of January I still had the old battery in the car with 70% state of health only. So, and I still managed to get 4.4 liters only per 100 kilometers on this journey. The efficiency of the PHEV is still amazing, it's still great. Even if the battery is a little bit downgraded as in my car, as it was in my car. I hope it is not anymore. Not even an Outlander diesel will match this fuel economy for this trip. The PHEV will still be superior in comparison to any other Outlander. I usually save half of the battery for this journey until we come to the city, and then drive in the city in pure EV mode. And this is where the Outlander of course shines. And as I said, the Outlander petrol went up to 9.2 liters. When you drive only in city traffic with such a car, the consumption may even go up over 10 to 11 liters per 100 kilometers, depending on what you do. While the PHEV does not use any energy at all if you stand on a red light in traffic. And this is exactly why the PHEV is so great. It beats all the other Outlanders, of course, and many other cars in fuel efficiency. Okay guys, then tomorrow is Sunday and Monday is public holiday here in Australia. I will do more testing tomorrow with the Outlander petrol in terms of I wanted to see what the eco button actually does. And it will be a little bit, the PHEV has the power meter in the MMCS, which shows you all the energies going in and out of the battery for the air condition, for the motors, for anything else. And this is of course something the petrol versions don't have. It will be more difficult to actually see what is going to happen. So we can only have a look at the RPMs and the instant fuel consumption in the car and see if we can make some sense out of these numbers. Okay guys, then we see us tomorrow for the next test drive in the Outlander petrol still. And I think something will happen more tomorrow, even if it's Sunday, but that's just me. Okay guys, this is Andy from Unplugged TV Australia signing off. You stay charged and we will see us tomorrow in the next video. Okay guys, see you then, bye bye.